Hey everybody, I'm Jody from Beargrass Thunder, and thanks for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe to our channel for more content during this isolation vacation. We really have enjoyed being able to produce videos for educational purposes, to be able to get people out of the house, and be able to bring all generations of a family together, even during this kind of quarantine social distancing period. So I'm here to teach about various plants that are in your backyard and maybe you don't even know yet. So with that, we are looking, again, this is the tail end of March, beginning of April. So what a lot of people are finding in their yards are these purple flowers. You can see here, you got some beautiful markings on the inside of this petal. And what this flower is telling pollinators is you need to go right here in order to get the pollen. And so when you follow this flower back to the ground, you can see that around it there are all these leaves. So just based on proximity, when you're trying to figure out what plant you're looking at, for instance, it's always helpful to follow the flower back to the ground and just look around to see what kind of leaves are sprouting around it. Because once you find that, then you're able to identify the leaf that you need. So based off the purple color and the leaf, you can see that the edge is serrated, has this kind of bumpy pattern, it's not smooth. Then I'm willing to bet that this is a violet. Now violets, there are species of violets that are native to North America. They are very invasive. Natives can be invasive. But it is a beautiful, beautiful plant and very beneficial to pollinating insects. If you have violets, I'd recommend just leave them be. They're a beautiful flower, and combined with the dandelions, they just really add a gorgeous pop of color to anyone's yard. So, in between the violets, we have some clover. And since we're in an urban setting, I'm willing to bet that this is a either red clover or white clover, probably white clover. And clover is really very beneficial to the soil. Even though it's non-native, it's a nitrogen fixing plant, which means that some plants actually can take nitrogen from the air and put that nitrogen into the soil through a beneficial relationship it has with fungi in the soil. And so by doing that, it actually creates fertilizer for plants down the road. And so a really, really beneficial plant, and also a good replacement for any kind of lawn crop you have. But what I really like about clover is that it'll actually shoot up white and pinkish flowers depending on whether it's red or white clover. And it's great for pollinators in suburban settings. You know, behind me you can see that the grass has, by some standards, gotten a little high, but because it hasn't been mowed, you can see that the wildflowers that were already here are starting to bloom and attracting a whole mess of bees, birds, and butterflies, because the birds will only come to a space if they know that there's a food source. And thanks to you know, the quarantine, we actually have gotten a whole new habitat in our yard. So, you know, thanks for watching. We really think that this idea can be replicated in other neighborhoods around Louisville, especially in the suburbs. And